Gray's opened on the 25th of February 1935. Its location was Hogg Lane, and the last day was 17th of September 1993. And the operations moved to a new site at Europa Park, also called Gray's, from the 18th of September. The garage was enlarged, I think, in 1957, and the former garage site is now split by Seeley Road. Again, I'll post this in the description below the video. If we go to National Library of Scotland side by side, we can see the garage before it was expanded. So the new shed was built here, and the new access road came up from here. But you can see the only access was from Hogg Lane at that time. And you can now, this is the Seeley Road that splits the site. If we go to the LT Museum site, this is Hogg Lane. So we're now looking up Hogg Lane. So London Road is behind us. This is 1937, these photos. We're now looking down Hogg Lane towards London Road. So these are the only two entrances to the garage. I know people don't like Gray's garage from an architectural point of view, but look at the amount of windows it's got in these two sides. It must have been a very bright and airy garage. Plus, obviously, you've got the roof lights as well. Now, the photographer has now turned to his right. So this is like the various admin buildings, staff facilities, etc. And we're now in London Road, and this is Hogg Lane coming down the hill. So now look at the back of the garage. This building here, if we go to Street View, is this building. And you can see, that London Road has disappeared. It's now gone into a road scheme, but this is the building you're looking at. And then this is 1955. So again, we're in London Road, and Hogg Lane's going off up here on the junction, and this is the back of the garage. So you can see that there's now an entranceway in the back of the garage and hard standing. So I assume this was added when they took over the Eastern National operations. Now we got our Dr. Heinz Zinram. So he's now photographed the staff accommodation. The expanded, so he's got a canteen, enquiry office, etc. So he's now standing in London Road. And again, this building has now had its extra floor added, which we can see here. This is the extra floor. And the entrance to London Road's been put on. He's now gone up this entranceway. So he's now got his back to the garage and looking out to London Road. He's now in London Road again at the junction with Hogg Lane, looking at the staff accommodation. And this is the extra shed that was added alongside. So this gives you some idea of what Gray's looked like before it was all disappeared.